Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world here with Tokyo Ghoul Read Chapter 155 review. Now, to put it simply, Hisio, I'm pretty sure she's best girl. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Cause she got this Chun Li, type Yoruichi type like fighting strat. You know what I'm saying? She's like hands, all hands. Like she used her Kagune in this chapter, yeah. But for the most part, it doesn't. She's still like fucking you up. She's still hitting you with like she was fucking Aura up this whole chapter. She dropped this man within like 4 pages. Like I'm like, what? We need to see more Hisio. Honestly, the Qs have been getting a lot less screen time. I understand they got a whole like three arcs in the beginning, but these ones I need to see a little bit more Hisio. I want to see her. You know what I'm saying? Her Kagune is nice. It has something to do with her legs, and it's dope. She was speed blitzing throughout this whole chapter. It was amazing. It was incredible. Yeah. But aside from that, um, the way she broke it down to Aura once she got him pinned, the way she broke it down, she was like, all right, look, basically this is what she said. She was basically like, we family, you know what I'm saying? We're like a dysfunctional family. You got Saiko, the little cute one. You got Mutsuki and Uri, the veterans, you know what I'm saying, that tell us what to do. You got what's his name, Hijay. We don't know what he do, but you know what I'm saying, he cleans up, so he's cool, you know what I'm saying. And honestly, to me, Hisio seemed more like a mother type role, because she's like, yo, look. Like she broke it down for this man. She was like, yo, I'm gonna forget all this stuff. Just come back to us. Come on now. Like stop all this foolishness. Stop trying to be something you're not. Like come back to us. Like honestly, you know. And she even talked about the woman that he's so infatuated about, Kikyo. You know, he's like, yo, even though she ain't got no leg, I mean, even though her legs are paralyzed, she's out there right now with the other bureau members trying to get the citizens to safety. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need you to get it together, Aura. And then you even got Hijay. He come out. He's like, yo, I understand how you feel like you got all these ghouls and these CCG members working together, and obviously that kind of like defeats the purpose of the ones that gave their lives. It kind of defeats the purpose of them even sacrificing themselves. But you're probably he's like, yo, I understand how you feel. You're definitely not the only the only bureau member, the only CCG member that feels that way. But come on now, y'all. He's like what if we can just stop all the fighting? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that better? Just to stop all the fighting? And honestly, this went by a lot quicker than I thought, especially since I thought this was gonna last like maybe like one more chapter, but like no, it was honestly handled pretty quickly. And I was in the mind frame like, yo, they're like, there's no connection between them, but I be forgetting that they're all Qs, you know what I'm saying? They're all part of the same squad, so of course that they're already gonna have this given connection. Like they don't want to kill each other, well at least not some of them. Yeah, they don't want to kill each other, but yeah, because they're like I said, they're like family, honestly. So yeah, so that whole situation, I feel like that's done, that's squashed. They're good. So now Aura's on their side. I feel like Aura's finally stopped riding fucking Mutsuki's metaphorical dick, and he's now back in with the group. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the bulk of the chapter. You got, okay, Mutsuki is a force. She has been eating somebody. She's been eating some ghouls, and she's been getting hella stronger, because in this chapter, my boy Uri, he got blown back. He got blown back by her. Her initial attack, he got blown back, and I'm like, what? Okay, Mutsuki, you're not weak. You're not weak. Honestly, you might be second strongest. Might be, because I still think Uri is stronger than Mutsuki, especially from what he did at the end of the chapter where he grabbed her strike. Yeah, definitely. Come on now. His defense is OD. He has to have like the best defense on the team, aside from Yonibashi. But like that, I'm getting off topic. Basically, when she blew him back, you got Saiko, you got Yonibashi. She's like, yo, I'm glad that we found you, because you was out here doing craziness, but like you still doing crazy. Like what's going on? Like I need some answers. Like help me out. And you can just see the the stress on her face, like this the seriousness of the situation is like, yo, like, cause she's like feeling like she has the most emotion out of anybody, and she's like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, I want our family back. Like, what are you doing? And Mitsuki like, hey, don't worry about it. It's all gonna be over. And then she's like a sick ass pose, and we don't find out later into the chapter, but she tries to rush Yonibashi. Yonibashi's like, yo, she didn't put up her Kagune or nothing, because I feel like she's trying to do like that Naruto talk no jutsu shit, where she's trying to be like, yo, we're like friends. Come on now, like, stop all this stuff. But that ain't work. So she tries to go in for the strike, but then my boy Uri comes back, block, you already know, and he's like, yo, I remember something Sasaki said, and this goes back to what I said last chapter. Uri has really grown up. He's completely taken the shoes, in my opinion, he's taking the shoes of Sasaki. He's like, he's becoming a lot more, he became a lot more mature. And he's like, yo, because I remember in the beginning, he really wouldn't listen to what Sasaki said. He's like, I don't care, like, really what you're talking about. But now he's like, he's taking his word, and he's like, yo, a leader has to be there for his squad, and I'm not gonna abandon any of you. I'm not gonna abandon you, Mutsuki. Whatever you're going through, and I'm gonna help you out. You know, and I can really commend Uri for that, because Uri is actually growing up. He's not that whiny kid. Oh, I want a rank. I want a higher rank. I want to. No, he's grown up. He's like, yo, it's about us. You know what I'm saying? I need to figure this situation out before we can move on with anything else. You know. And it's just nice to see that, honestly. It's just nice to see that he's grown up. He can take on the leader position truthfully now. Yeah, so that was cool. And now we get to Mutsuki. Mutsuki has been on this spiraling path of destruction, and all her character is centered around Kaneki. Kaneki was that one person in her life to change it. She's that, and since she never really had that in her life, that's who she's revolving around. Kaneki is her sun. She is the earth, you know. Aura is the moon, you know. Let me stop. But yeah, that's honestly how it is. Kaneki is like her sun, and she is the earth. She's revolving around him, honestly. So now, Kaneki, because of what he did, right, like probably in the beginning of the relationship when they first met each other, he walked in on her and she was changing, right? And at that time, still no one knew that she was a girl, but Kaneki knew. Kaneki still knew, and he, even though he knew, he tried to play it off like he didn't. And to her, that was like a kind act. That was in her words, that was a kind lie. And in which her case, she would tell a lie to protect herself. In his case, he would tell a lie in order to protect others. And that's where kind of like Mutsuki's disdain for like Udi in this chapter kind of came from, because she's like, you're not really trying to protect anyone. You're not really caring for anyone. What Kaneki did, that was caring for someone. You know what I'm saying? That was a caring act. She's basically saying like, you're not Kaneki. She's comparing him to Kaneki because he is the leader now. You know what I'm saying? He is putting on Kaneki's shoes, but in her mind, she's like, no, that's not Kaneki. You're not Kaneki. You're not able to do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? And even in this chapter, she's going off. She's like, yo, I understand Kaneki. I can understand that man. She went so far that she's even eating like ghouls, because she said she eating meat. And at first I was like, oh, she eating meat? Oh, so she, no, let me stop. But yeah, like, she's eating meat. She's probably eating ghouls and stuff, or at least human or something like that. Ghouls are humans. And so she's just going through all this stuff, trying to be like Kaneki so bad. And she's talking down to Toka, which is nothing new. She's like, I can understand him better than that girl, than her, you know. And she's like, if you the only way to stop me is if you're gonna kill me. And in the chapter, my boy Udi's like, no, that's not going down. No. And I'm like, bruh, so Udi should lay it down. He should honestly put it on the table, of what he got. Honestly, he should put that leader card on the table, honestly, and tell her what's good, honestly. And I can see within the next 2-3 chapters, Mutsuki is going to calm the fuck down. She's going to understand, or at least she's going to get incapacitated. And then once all this stuff is over, Kaneki comes back. He can finally sit down and talk to her about what the fuck is going on, you know? And you can see throughout this chapter that the eyes of Kaneki, they're starting to open little by little. So Kaneki's about to wake up in a couple of minutes. Like, Kaneki's gonna be up. Like, this man is seriously, like, so y'all need to get it together. It needs to be on the ball. We need to get these metal detectors out and about and dig out Kaneki before Kaneki wake the fuck up, honestly. But yeah, this chapter, honestly, I feel like the family portion, like, we get to see, like, it's basically like a family affair. Honestly, it's a dysfunctional family, and I feel like everyone can relate to that, because everyone has that time when family members don't exactly do the right thing within life, and I can even relate to that myself. Like, it just feels like they're not bad, it's just they're not doing right. Honestly, they're going about the situation in a whole different way, and they're not focusing on what they need to focus on. So they need to be corrected. That's how I see it. It's like a family thing. That's why I see no other person to butt in. That's why Udi was like, "Yo, Toka, leave." Honestly, and she did. Yeah, because I think Toka understood this is like a family thing. Like, Kaneki is involved, kind of, but like for the most part, this has to do with the relationship between the Qs and not Kaneki but Sasaki, honestly. But yeah. With that being said, y'all, I'll see you guys later. I liked the chapter, really enjoyed it. If you got anything to say, comment down below. Subscribe, click the little bell if you want to know when I post. I will see you guys later. Peace.